Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for my 26-week pregnancy update. So I have just finished my 26th week of pregnancy. I am in the third trimester now. I just started the third trimester, which is super exciting, 3 more months to go. And one of the big issues that I have ran into this week is swelling in my legs. So last week I know I talked about getting cramps in my legs, and I still am getting the cramps and the Charlie horses, mainly in the lower half of my legs, like in my calves. But now I am really noticing swelling in my legs as well. So yeah, working over the weekend, like it was almost embarrassing just how big my feet looked in my shoes. My ankles, they just look like sausages. Like my ankles and my feet and the bottoms of my legs are just so swollen. They feel a lot better today, but they were so swollen all weekend. So some of the things I have been reading and hearing around from other people that can help with the cramping and the swelling is getting more magnesium. So I ordered a magnesium spray off of Amazon. I'm still waiting for that to come in. And I've been doing like cold Epsom salt foot soaks. It's just every once in a while, like a couple times this weekend I've done it. And I have a magnesium supplement as well. And then for potassium, I'm eating lots of bananas, potatoes, and just basically any fruit or vegetable is gonna have some potassium in it. And I was eating all that stuff before as well, so I don't know if really if getting more magnesium and potassium is gonna help me, but all I can do is try and see how it goes. So when it does come to swelling, if you do notice while you're pregnant that you're getting a lot of swelling in your legs, one concern that there could be is that this could have something to do with preeclampsia. So it's good to also know that your blood pressure is not too high. And apparently other signs come along with preeclampsia as well, like headaches and different things like that. So if you have this sort of combination of high blood pressure, headaches, swelling, and yeah, I'm sure there's lots of other signs as well. Definitely look into them because preeclampsia is pretty serious. I don't feel like that is a concern for me because I was just at my midwife like a week ago I had my midwife appointment, and my blood pressure has always been normal or a little bit low, so we don't think preeclampsia is a concern for me, but you never know. I guess it's something that I will also be keeping an eye on and watching out for any other symptoms that might come up. Work has been going good, except for obviously the swelling in my legs, and with the swelling comes just a feeling of heaviness. I've been feeling really heavy lately, heavy and swollen, and I've been feeling like I look kind of chubby, but I think it's not actually fat, it's just the swelling in my legs. When I look at the lower half of me, I just feel kind of, or I felt kind of big this weekend, just kind of like a sausage. But today my legs feel a lot better and they look a lot better. The swelling has definitely gone down. Besides that, for symptoms, for me, that's been pretty much it. Like I'm still tired as always, kind of the same old symptoms. That's the only really new concern that I've had. So this week and last week, the last few weeks, I have been starting to make freezer meals just to help myself out once I have the baby, so that I'll have some meals packed away in our freezer that are ready to go, so that I don't have to cook for myself and my husband every night. Maybe it'll help me out a little bit in that way. Pretty much all of my food aversions are gone now, and so that means I am really enjoying cooking more. And so making these freezer meals has been awesome for me because it's kind of gives me a meal to eat during the week that I'm making them, and it just seems so much more worth it. I've never really made freezer meals before, but it seems so much more worth it when you just make a huge batch of something and then freeze a bunch of it, because it's like you only have to cook it once and then you get so many more meals out of it instead of making a brand new meal every single day. So our baby should be about 14 inches tall right now and 2 pounds. So in the last maybe 3 weeks, she's doubled in weight, because it seems like not very long ago I was telling you guys that she was only 1 pound. Maybe it's been 4 weeks, but still doubling your weight in that amount of time is crazy. She's also, her eyes are opening up now. Not that there is very much to see inside the womb. Most of her development from this point on is pretty much just her gaining weight and gaining height. So that is super exciting, because it pretty much means she's fully developed. She just has to grow now. I do have a friend that I know who had her baby just recently, and she was actually just a few weeks ahead of me with her pregnancies. So I believe her baby was born at 30 weeks. So it's crazy to see pictures of her baby and know that our baby is pretty much the same size that he is, well, a few weeks behind, but it's crazy seeing those pictures, and he's doing so well. He looks so healthy, so it's really reassuring to me as well to see those photos of him and see that he's healthy, because it kind of reassures me that if our baby was born premature, if she was born in the next few weeks, that, you know, she would have a chance at surviving and that she could lead a healthy life, even though she might be born sooner than that. But of course, we're not hoping for her to be born soon. We're hoping that she will still be in there for at least another 10 weeks or so. So at my last midwife appointment, I don't remember if I told you guys this in the last video, but I found out that I have gained about 30 pounds since the beginning of my pregnancy. And this is kind of an estimate because I haven't actually weighed myself for at least a couple years, but I'm guessing that I was a certain weight when I got pregnant because my weight was pretty consistent. And then when I went to the midwife's office the last time, I mentioned to her that I have not weighed myself, and she said, well, if you want to, just jump on the scale. And so I weighed myself, and it was about 30 pounds more than I'm guessing I started out as. And based on what the Ovia app is telling me, I will probably gain another 11 pounds during the remainder of the pregnancy. And some of that weight, a lot of that weight, I guess, is because the baby still needs to gain at least another 6 pounds or so, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. And then I'm probably gonna gain more weight as well. I'm not scared or worried at all about gaining that extra weight, but what I am a little bit more scared or worried about is feeling heavy and having to work, because I do want to continue to work up until a month before I give birth, so that's still another 2 months away. And I want to be able to work during those 2 months and not feel so extremely heavy, because working this last weekend I just felt so heavy and I felt like I was moving so slowly and I felt so swollen. Obviously there's gonna be good days and bad days, but yeah, that is my only worry. I'm not too worried about actually gaining the weight. I don't mind the weight. I know that, you know, it'll come off or it won't come off or whatever. I'm not too worried about being a bigger person. I'm just more worried about feeling more tired and feeling more weighed down. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this 26-week pregnancy update. I appreciate you guys coming back every week and watching these updates, and I will definitely be making more for you in the coming weeks. So subscribe if this is your first time here, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks. Bye.
It's so easy right now to tell you that you're the one for me. I've been thinking a long time, maybe we could rewrite our history. So come with me and we'll take on the world. There's nothing that you and I won't see. It's so easy to tell you, baby, you're the one for me.